Hi, welcome to Breastfeeding Buddies. I wanted to wish everyone a very happy World Breastfeeding Week. World Breastfeeding Week is always the first week of August, the 1st through the 7th. And the theme for this year is Breastfeeding, the Foundation of Life, really highlighting that breastfeeding improves the health, well-being, and survival of women and children all over the world and really helps build a brighter future for everyone. I just wanted to spend a couple of minutes this morning talking about the 3 pillars of the theme, which is building health, building well-being, and building a brighter future for all. With building health, for moms and babies to get the most out of breastfeeding, it's recommended that moms breastfeed for a minimum of 1 year. And there are so many benefits for both baby and mom. And just to name a few, for babies, if a mom exclusively breastfeeds for more than 4 months, she decreases the risk of hospitalization in the first year due to lower respiratory tract infections by 72%. Any breastfeeding is associated with a 64% decrease in gastroenteritis, which is diarrhea, vomiting. And if a mom breastfeeds for more than 3 months, she decreases the risk of ear infections by half. So those are huge numbers, and so it really does improve the baby's health. There's also a 36% reduction in the incidence of SIDS, and babies that are breastfed are 15 to 30% less likely to be obese or overweight when they're an adolescent or an adult. And there's been lots of studies looking at this link between breastfeeding and obesity. One of the theories is that breastfed babies learn satiety cues or learn when they're full easier and can regulate their feeding a little bit easier. An example of this would be a mom who's bottle feeding and the baby's taking 4 ounces at a feeding, so she makes a 4-ounce bottle. And when she feeds the baby, maybe the baby stops after 3 ounces. So mom can see that 1 ounce left in the bottle, and she might worry that her baby's not getting enough because they didn't eat their full feeding, and she might encourage that baby to finish the bottle even though the baby might have been full. Some other things that they're looking at is the amount of fat actually increases during the feeding, and that may signal the end of a feeding to the baby when the breast milk starts tasting a little bit different. And they're also looking at other factors in the milk like leptin and adiponectin to see what role they might play. There's also a lot of benefits for mom. The longer the mom breastfeeds, she decreases her risk of breast cancer. The risk goes down 4.3% for every 12 months of breastfeeding. So if a mom breastfeeds several or more than 1 child for a 12-month period, she can significantly decrease her risk of breast cancer. Studies have shown that breastfeeding for more than 18 months is associated with a decreased risk of ovarian cancer. The relative risk goes down 2% for every 1 month of breastfeeding. Moms also get protection from diabetes, osteoporosis, and also heart disease. Some new studies have shown that moms who breastfeed have a 10 to 15% reduction in risk of getting hyperlipidemia, hypertension, or cardiovascular disease when menopausal, when they're compared to women who are pregnant but never breastfed. So really a ton of benefits. The second pillar is building well-being. And breastfeeding is a really nice time for mom and baby to bond. It really does kind of force a mom to sit down with their baby, spend quality one-on-one time while the baby eats. And sometimes that can be hard when moms have a really busy schedule to carve out that time. Also, the distance that a baby can focus when they're a newborn is about the distance from where they would lay in the mom's arm and looking up to her face. So it's just a really nice time for mom and baby. It also increases a mom's confidence. It's really something to see a baby growing and thriving due to something that only mom can provide. Also peace of mind. Breast milk is always available, it's always ready to go, it's always the right temperature. You don't have to worry about errors with mixing, you don't have to worry about formula recalls or those types of things. So really great peace of mind for mom. And then the last pillar is building a brighter future for all. Breastfed babies have a higher learning ability and tend to do well in school. It also lowers healthcare costs. In 2016, the Lancet Journal did a research series on breastfeeding, and they determined that breastfeeding saves the lives of 823,000 children and 20,000 mothers each year. And universal breastfeeding, if everybody breastfed, then it would save the world economy $300 billion. So that's pretty significant. Breastfed babies are also healthier. One-day absences to take care of sick children occur more than twice as often with formula-fed babies. So parents really miss less work, kids are healthier. It's also good for the environment. It eliminates the materials and the energy needed to produce, package, distribute infant formula. Infant formula cans are not recyclable, and they're also not biodegradable. And a typical formula-fed infant would use around 120 cans in their first year of life. And it'll take 11,000 ounces of water to make that formula. So breastfeeding really is the most environmentally friendly food available. Actually, August is National Breastfeeding Month, and there are a lot of things going on for the whole month of August. So if you're interested in getting involved or in some activities or events or learning more about breastfeeding, you can get more information at www.worldbreastfeedingweek.com. World Breastfeeding Week is all one word. So that site has a lot of great information. So please visit that if you're interested. So thanks for joining in today. I hope that you'll join us again next week, same time, same place on Tuesday at 10 o'clock for Breastfeeding Buddies. Thanks so much.